Hello everyone, it is Friday, April 22nd. So I have a couple topics to talk about. That's really hard to say. So I have a couple topics to talk about today before we get to the karaoke video. The first one is answering a question I got. Do people sometimes mistake you for Japanese? No. Unless they're not looking at me. There's actually several times if I'm calling to somebody or I'm on the phone with somebody and I'm speaking Japanese that they don't realize that I'm not a Japanese person. Because, not to brag, my pronunciation of Japanese is really good. The reason for which is probably because I'm an auditory learner. Possibly has to do with something about being a singer. And so Japanese people actually get really confused when they hear me speak Japanese, but then they see this giant white thing speaking it. And then they always ask me, how did you get so good at Japanese? And I'm like, because I'm that awesome. But I honestly think that anybody can speak Japanese with a Japanese accent as long as you don't think too hard about what you sound like. Just listen to how everybody else is talking in Japanese and try to do the same. But that's my own personal theory and it may be completely invalid. I might just be a freak. Yeah, we're just gonna go with I'm a freak. Another topic I would like to talk to you about today is Friday. TGIF, right? Wrong. Earlier I thought it was TGIF, but it's not. Because I went to my base school and in the middle of class, I'm with one of my other JTEs in one of the Ichinensei classes. I'm just checking their alphabets, you know. And the kids wanted to know when the next time I was going to be in their classes because I move around all the classes. I'm not always in the same class every time. And so my JTE was thinking, and she's like, oh, well, we have classes tomorrow. And I was like, what? I did not know about this. But we don't have classes on Monday. And she looked at me as if I knew it, and I was like, oh, yeah, right, I totally knew that. There goes all my plans for tomorrow. And then I waited, and I waited, and I waited for my supervisor to tell me that there was actually school tomorrow, and she hadn't said anything yet. And I'm like, dude, you're my supervisor, you're supposed to tell me these things. Until I finally asked her, and she went, oh, right, yes, school, tomorrow. And I was waiting for her to tell me what's going on. So finally she told me the whole plan because there's gonna be parents coming tomorrow, and they're gonna watch our classes again. So after hearing about this Saturday school thing, I was kind of all grumble, grumble, grumble. But then I thought, hold the phone. I'm holding it. What? Sorry, some of my alternate selves aren't that bright. But what I was trying to get to is that I don't have school on Monday. And that's a weekday. You know, when the banks open. And so then I changed my grumble, grumble attitude. And it became, huzzah! I can do errands! Because we all know how much I love doing errands. Last topic. My hair is getting long. It's in ponytail form and it's long. Even my bangs are long. What should I do? I'm thinking of cutting. I wish I could dye my hair again. I don't know why I'm speaking in this accent now. But what do you think I should do with this hair? It's very long now and I can do this and do a shampoo commercial. Except it's already been through a day of work, so it's not that pretty. But it's long and I don't know what to do except make a mustache with it. Okay, maybe this Saturday school thing is getting to me. But I want your opinion. Should I cut the hair? And if I should cut the hair, how short should I cut the hair? No, I will not cut it extremely short. I don't do that. But if you're a hair person, what do you think I should do? And don't give me that do what you want crap. Because if I knew what I wanted, I wouldn't be asking. That's also your question of the day to decide the next karaoke video. On to today's karaoke video, based on the number of letters from all the characters that I received, we're gonna go with a song for my sister. So here is Superlover by Wins for my sister Emily. Embarrassment. Everyone, I'll see you tomorrow after school. Okay, so some of you may know me.
Really?
I'm kind of a player, you know, because I've got boyfriends, you know, lined up at the door.
I'm not gonna say what I really could.
So, you know, some might consider me a super lover. Or not.
But I'm Chang.
I'm lying. But I needed a funny thing to say before this ridiculous song.
Do you have to do puns?
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, in my blood.
Oh, okay. As long as it's in your blood, then it's fine.
Ask my dad, he's a pun master.
Alright.
Hi, baby. Don't you know me? I need Superlover tonight. Except they do it later.